us off here. A terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. Joined now by Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. With us tonight, one of the quickest players in league history, Kenny the Jet Smith. I almost feel like I should say your name fast because that's the way you played the game.
Well, thanks for having me.
Well, it's good to have you.
But is the show going to be fast? Because I heard like it's a little bit less time down here than it is uptown.
Well, I think it goes by so quickly.
It's not quite jet quick, but it does play with some pace.
Because when you guys are home sleeping, we're still on the air.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that.
That is true.
That
is true.
We might be having a tea for two after.
There it is.
There it is. And that is true.
Whatever that is.
DA, take it away.
Well, guys, I'm very familiar with C.J. McCollum's college days playing ball at mid-major Lehigh University. He said, we had solid players, but we also had guys who'd become doctors, lawyers, working on Wall Street. I liked it that way because I worked my way up. When you come from a small school, you appreciate it that much more. Kevin?
He's certainly come a long way, DA. Thanks. Second chance points. That helps an offense, Kenny. It's an easy way to get some scoring. Which players do the best job of keeping possessions alive for the chance to get the second chance?
Second chance points, I would say Drummond, Steven Adams, and Cantor. Those are guys who are great offensive rebounders, and they get it done.
Don't forget Montrezl Harrell is another guy that's doing a great job.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Johnson is out there with lights out. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Griffin in at power forward. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Little out there with C.J. Miles. And it's Baines in at center. And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. And there's the pass to Miles. To the paint, Little takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Great look, high percentage shot. That's the efficiency you're looking to establish.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's a three-point game. Passes it to Lillard from downtown. And the rebound goes to Griffin. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Inside. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 of 4 to kick things off.
Pass to Baines. Lillard outside. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to Baines. Back to Lillard. Sinks the three-pointer.
Rise and fire. Gotta love watching Dame just go to work from out there.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Griffin passes to lights out. Lillard comes with the double team. Back to Griffin. There's the pass to lights out. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Griffin. And he comes up with the deuce. And officials have been more vigilant, guys, whistling the travel violations that we see. At the same time, the league revising the rule book to clarify the gather step when players terminate their dribble. Kenny, in that regard, do you like the way the game is being officiated right now?
What is a gather step? Either you're walking or you're not.
Well, it would seem that way, wouldn't it?
Either you're moving or you're stationary.
The gather step's always been there. It's just, honestly, a lot of guys didn't have the ability to and didn't know how to master it. Iverson was the first guy that I saw that had mastered the gather step. And that's, to me, it's just kind of the evolution.
Walking in my book, Greg. It's still walking.
No, it's you gather it. You get that extra. It's basically, it gives you a half a step.
I'm old school. Let's walk it.
You're old.
Yeah, and you didn't finish school.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Detroit leading by 4. Lights out, passes to Whiteside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, that tough D doesn't fade Whiteside. He gets physical right back and fires the shot.
The Pistons shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he makes the first. Bender, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And both free throws good from Whiteside.
Yeah, and that's what you like about Whiteside. I mean, the rim protection, the rebounding, the intimidation factor. I mean, still developing as an offensive player, making strides, but not there yet.
Now, here's Lillard. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's McCollum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Miles. Back to Lillard. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. Pistons leading by 6.
And when you watch Damian Lillard, I mean, he has such incredible instincts to put up huge numbers from that. You know what, they call it the point guard position, but to me, it's a lead guard now because the elite point guards have to score the basketball at a high level in today's NBA.
Yeah, it is definitely a different game. Scoring is prominent. Dame is a prominent scorer. So he understands how to mix it up. But his first job is to score, where our first job was to pass.
Yeah.
We saw it last year with a couple 60-point games. He was terrific.
Well, perhaps Whiteside would be my first pick to go for an alley-oop. Size, hops, great radius to catch the ball.
Now here's McCollum. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Houston. It's Miles on the wing. And it's Little atop the key. Here's Lillard. Lillard again missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Johnson against McCollum. Johnson, the pass to Lights out. Here is Whiteside. Over Bender. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Whiteside's got 12.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Now, here's Miles. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Back to McCollum. Porter against Miles. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Lights out. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you're trying to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. And Miles kicks to Lillard. Here's the 3. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Johnson in the corner for 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Looking at the career of Damian Lillard, so many great shots, big-time shots that won game. Kenny, is clutch shooting something you learn, or do you have to have that innate ability to just mentally handle that?
I think it's both. I think you learn where the shot comes from as well as you're born with the ability.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's Knight. And no good that time. And Detroit the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looked so good in that one.
But you also got to give credit to the offense, too. I mean, they exploited every hole they saw in the defense.
On the floor for Detroit, Porter is out there with Jabari Parker. Then there's Lights Out. Then there's Emmanuel Mudiay. And it's Doumbouya in at the 3. Barnes outside, passes to Miles. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pistons leading by 11. To the inside, Mudiay. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Pass to Baines. Barnes looking around. From deep, Miles. Portland again missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Brandon Knight. And then for Detroit, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. Porter comes in for Doumbouya. And it's Johnson in for Emmanuel Mudiay. Here's Lights Out. Baines with the block. Lillard against Johnson. Down low. That's good from Bender on the assist by Lillard. Bender's got 8. Kenny, with all the switching now defensively, it's so valuable to have a big man who can pass out of those double teams and make plays for other guys.
Giannis, number 1. Jokic, number 2. LeBron is obviously number 1A. A big guy who can pass because, we forget that he's 6'9", 6'10".
But don't forget about Embiid as a true center.
He has gotten better.
He's a good enough passer. Their problem is they just don't space the floor as well as they need to.
Cullen passes to Lillard. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Miles, the pass to Baines. Kicks to Lillard. The 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Griffin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Lights Out. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
But this is what you get from Griffin. Very willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Trailblazers trail by 17. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, McCollum finds Lillard from the arc. Here's Baines, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Baines has got his first points of the game. Pistons leading by 15. Lights Out, passes to Johnson. The kick out to Porter. Another 3 for Detroit.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's McCollum. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Pistons.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
To the middle. Here's Griffin. Oh, that was an impressive throw to pass. Woo!
An artist in the air. I mean, the elevation, the hang time, the strength of Griffin. It's amazing.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. From deep, Miles. No good. Shot missing. And the Pistons now going the other way.
Over the last few years, Jet, the step-back three has become a staple for some guys. Who do you think is the most consistent with it?
Harden and Doncic, easily. You know who started the step back? A guy named, the first time I ever saw it was Kiki Vandal.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I never saw a step back until he
And
played.
it was quick.
Yeah, he used to do a quick step back. And I'd never seen the step back move ever in my life before. And I was like, what is that? Is that a walk? He's like, no, it's a step back. And now we got the step to the step to the step to the step to the step back.
The side back.
And what's going to be the next development?
You're just going to be able to run and you don't have to dribble.
Yeah. We're seeing that right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Whiteside's checked in for Detroit. Lillard comes with the double team. And the pass to Lights Out. There's the three. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. A tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
I mean, they were their worst own enemy in that game. I mean, they kept on shooting themselves in the foot.
Here's Bender. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Outstanding read by Lillard. Put the ball in his hands and he'll typically make the right play.
Here's Lights Out, covered by Lillard. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance.
Trying to counter CJ's speed, the defense gets careless. You don't want to send him to the line.
The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And so McCollum nails both of them. Pistons leading by 18. Lights Out passes to Griffin. Here's Lights Out, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his first personal foul.
Pistons have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
13.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Not too long ago, we saw a number of NBA players, balk at joining the U.S. national team. Kenny is someone who has played in the colors of red, white, and blue representing this country. Why aren't players lining up to represent the U.S.?
Well, I think it's also a combination of the teams. The investment that they have in their personal players individually is from a contractual standpoint. They're scared of the risk. So it's not just a player's decision. I'm sure that there are teams that are calling their players and say, we'd rather you not play.
And we've seen big-time injuries in that regard.
And the other thing is, too, our guys now, back when we played, you only did international competition once. Right now, some of these guys have done it for 5, 6, 7 times.
Yes.
And you factor in their long runs in the postseason,
Yes.
man. That's a lot of wear and tear on the body.
A lot of basketball. Lillard comes with the double team. Lights Out passes to Griffin. And the shot goes in. Griffin's got 4 points this quarter. Trailblazers trail by 20. Lillard, right side. Again, the miss by Lillard.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Down low. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist from Porter. And that's now 7 points for Johnson.
Like the vision from Porter, not just looking for his own shot, constantly looking to get it to the open man.
McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Whiteside. The Trailblazers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
CJ McCollum. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Well, after playing very little in his first 2 seasons, McCollum is very electric since year 3. And he has a lot left to accomplish.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Little, he's checked in for Bender. And it's Simons in for C.J. Miles. Derek Favors checked in for the Pistons. And Robinson III comes in for Tyler Johnson. Shot from the low block. Here's Lights Out. And another 3 for Detroit.
The NBA is such an international phenomenon, Kenny. Tearing up this league are some young guns who started outside of the U.S.
Yeah, Giannis, Jokic and Doncic, they come to mind. They're probably 3 of the top 10 players in basketball right now. It's not, I don't even say it anymore. I don't say international player. I just say he's a player now. I never think about Giannis as an international player.
Our game's been global for so long now that's a great point because, we had Dirk, and we've had Nash, and we've had Akeem. Some of our all-time greats weren't from America.
Yep.
Little comes for the double team. Porter passes to Lights Out. Feeds it to Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Portland moving the ball around. Here's Simons. A three-pointer off the mark. The Pistons on offense. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Lights out, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. Excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Lillard surveying the D. Got a piece of it. Here's the break. Here's Lights Out. Misses off the left iron.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
But you're exactly right. That's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end. He's got 6 points from beyond the arc in this quarter. For the game, he's got 9 points from deep.
Now Robinson. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. 6 to shoot. Here's Whiteside, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The grown man's strength of Whiteside excels at taking contact and powering his way through.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Pistons on top, just dominating this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. And returning from his sojourn, doing some in-game analysis. We laughed, we cried, we turned down the volume. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Smith.
Yeah, welcome back, buddy. Kenny, man, we missed you. Yeah, I know. You guys missed me. Like how much? Seriously. Minimal. That's not a lot.
No.
Yeah. They treated me so well down there. What's less than minimal? 3 minimal.
How about 0?
I'm so hurt.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Lights Out.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Aaron Baines out there with Little, and it's Miles in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And that one goes long. Detroit's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Right wing. Here's Whiteside. The baseline J off the mark.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Now here's Little. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's McCollum. Makes it off the glass. McCollum's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Portland.
Unafraid of going up strong inside. You gotta like McCollum's fearlessness. Come on.
Here's Johnson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Hands it from downtown. Lillard's got 20 points.
It's a familiar theme with Lillard. Once he gets hot, good luck cooling him down.
McCollum against Johnson. Over to the wing. Pass to Griffin. Takes it from 10. Here's Whiteside. Kicks it out to Johnson. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Yeah, the Whiteside, that's how you do it. You come out, you bust your tail, you compete at a high level.
Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Cullen passes to Lillard. Baines with no one around. No good on the triple. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. Here's lights out, defended by Miles. Johnson dishes to Whiteside. And McCollum with the block. Lillard outside. That falls. Nice feed that time for McCollum. McCollum's got his third assist on the night. Pistons leading by 20. Here's lights out. He feeds it to Whiteside. It's good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And Portland making a change here. Hender's checked in. Pistons have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Lillard up top. He's got 23. It's good. Lillard's got 25 points.
As if he wasn't unstoppable enough, Lillard developed a deadly floater.
And there's the feed to Griffin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
I mean, I'm not the first to say it, and I'm sure I won't be the last, but Griffin is one of the most physically gifted players that this game has ever seen. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Porter's checked in for Detroit. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Miles the pass to Lillard. Fires from deep. Rebound by Johnson.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide open. Oh!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. McCollum finds Lillard. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
McCollum against Johnson. Here's Porter. And it's sent back by Lillard. 3-on-3. Throws it up high. And Bender throws it down.
And McCollum just wants to win. Passes like that demonstrate his unselfishness.
Pistons leading by 23. Lillard comes with the double team. Here's Porter. Up and in on the layup. Porter's got 7.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. That's his 5th foul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Jakar Sampson's checked in for the Trailblazers. To the paint. Here's Griffin. can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
Lillard from outside. That fall. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 5 here tonight. Lights out passes to Johnson. Outside Griffin. Pass to Lights out. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Porter. Here's Lights out, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
All right, a chance to see stats for Griffin. He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's averaging 15 points a game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities 100%.
And it's Lillard missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Porter passes to Lights out. Inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, no hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy one.
Pistons haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Catching up on the changes for Portland. Little comes in for Jakar Sampson, and it's Barnes in for C.J. Miles. Then for the Pistons, Derek Favors checked in for Griffin. Doumbouya comes in for Porter, and it's Moutier in for Tyler Johnson. And here's McCollum. 5 points in the game. And the layup's good off the glass. McCollum's got 7.
Artistic with the ball in his hands. McCollum can blow by defenders and finish in a variety of ways.
Lights out passes to Favors. Uses the glass to finish the layups.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
McCollum with the ball. 7 points in the game. To the left wing. Here's Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
To the paint. Here's Favors.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Lillard dishes to Bender. Back to Lillard. Takes a 3. Favors with the rebound. Favors got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Lights out. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lights out's got 26 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Lillard throws it down.
Turning on the Jets. Loving watching Lillard blast through the lanes.
Pistons shooting fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. Moutier pass to Doumbouya. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Lights out. Down low. Here's Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
The pass to Little. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Bender throws it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Trailblazers shooting well. They're at 45%. Now a timeout called by Portland. Without question, Lights out displaying his skills today.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
For the Trailblazers, Brandon Knight comes in for McCollum, and it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Jabari Parker's checked in for Detroit. So it's Portland now. Now here's Little. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Pass to Moutier. Out to the right wing. Poked loose, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Lights Out. The past month has been surreal. Tops in scoring, first in assists, and he's as good as it gets from three-point land. In fact, the best percentage that we have in the league.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Now here's Little. He's covered by Favors. Little passes to Simons. With some arc. Great D that time from Favors. Pistons shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. Passes it to Moutier. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist for Moutier. Moutier's got 4 assists in the game. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Pass to Lights Out.
2 minutes.
And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
The Trailblazers shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Knight passes to Little. To the inside. Here's Bender. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Derek Favors. The Trailblazers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That one is no good. Here's Doumbouya. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Trailblazers shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Knight taking his time here. Barnes outside. Clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And the Pistons with possession. Lights Out passes to Parker, and he gets the bucket. Parker's got 9.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Parker's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Now Barnes. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Little. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Lights Out. Porter is out there with Parker. Then there's Griffin, and it's Johnson in at the 2 guard. Griffin kicks to Porter. To the middle. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
A different look now for Portland. Jakar Sampson's checked in for Little. Valentine comes in for C.J. Miles. And Zendarius Thornwell subbed in for Barnes. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. For Detroit, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Lights Out lays it up off the glass. Lights Out's got 14 points now in the 2nd half.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Simons surveying the D. A floater. The putback. They shoot again. Here's Baines. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Portland.
Free throw good. Baines. And the Trailblazers making a change here. McCollum's checked in, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Lights out, passes to Mycareer. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
The pass to Baines. Here's Thornwell. McCollum outside. Detroit with the rebound. Lights out's got 7 rebounds in the game. And then jammed down as he goes right over Baines.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. McCollum outside. Shot from free throw range, and that one drops.
Feels like McCollum is automatic from here. The D has to get up on him.
Here's Lights Out. He's guarded by McCollum. Porter passes to Lights Out. The Pistons working the ball around now. But he stays with it. Feeds it to Porter. Banked in off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. He sinks the 11-footer.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
The Pistons have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Lights Out passes to Griffin. Out left to the wing. Here's Lights Out. And again.
Another night, another 40 points in the books for him. What a season.
Greg, you're right. He is edging ever closer to the second place mark for most 40-point games in a year.
And with Jordan's mark of 37 firmly in the rearview mirror, he is now marching towards Wilt's 1963 mark of 52 games of 40 or more. Just a legendary season.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Inside, Griffin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Bender, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Portland's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Cullen passes to Bender. Shoots. Again, McCollum missing. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 16-6 run. Such a wide open look. Mycareer's got 5 points now this quarter.
I mean, for a big man, Griffin is a great passer, consistent at getting the ball to his guys.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Thornwell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Detroit's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Lights Out passes to Griffin. Here's Mycareer. Doubled by McCollum. Pass to Mycareer. 6 to shoot. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
A main staple of Griffin's game. You can tell he loves getting up to dunking.
Here's Thornwell. To the paint. Here's McCollum. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
Passes it to Mycareer. Pass to Lights Out. Mycareer passes to lights out. Again, the Pistons score.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
The pass to Valentine. Over in the corner, Bender. Back to Valentine. McCollum outside. Over Porter. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Pistons shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Cullen passes to Bender from deep. Offensive rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And the jam by Valentine.
I mean, look, he's evolved as a passer over the course of his career. Get to the right spot, McCollum will find you.
Left side, Griffin. And finished off by Porter.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And here's McCollum. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Gotta respect the speed of McCollum. Fantastic at knifing through the defense and beating them to the bucket.
Here's lights out. He's guarded by McCollum. Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. McCollum against Griffin. Pass to Sampson. Here's Bender, and Bender throws it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Here's lights out. He is guarded by McCollum. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Oh, wow. Capable of scoring in many different ways. As soon as Griffin catches fire, he's hard to put out.
To the inside. Here's Valentine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Turner.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
The first free throw is good. Brandon Knight, he's checked in first. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.